14 months later, the mosque is up and running, protest signs are down, and the demonstrators have gone home. Though the debate may not be in plain view, it still rages on. A few keystrokes on your favorite search engine will easily turn up tens of millions of results. You might expect this kind of behavior from someone behind a computer screen, but would you expect it from your elected officials? Even here on Capitol Hill, miles from the Murfreesboro Islamic Center, some of the highest offices in the state have some very deep concerns about the Murfreesboro Islamic Center. One of those offices is held by Lieutenant Governor Ron Ramsey, who tweeted something that got a lot of attention on the 12th anniversary of 9/11. As the president attempts to ally with Al-Qaeda in Syria's civil war, we must always remember who attacked us on our soil 12 years ago. While interviewing the lieutenant governor about an unrelated story, Ramsey gave us the green light for any questions, which led us to ask him about the controversial Murfreesboro Islamic Center.
I'll talk about anything you want to.
Okay. There are a few times in which you expressed your opinion on the subject, and we were wondering if there's any insight that you could bring.
And at one time during the governor's race, I was asked about that in particular, and my response, I'll stick by that response, was basically I do think there's you can't lump everybody into one bucket, but at the same time there is an aspect of the Muslim religion that does advocate violence, and there's nothing, nobody can deny that.
Just a short walk down the hallway, Speaker of the House Beth Harwell says she is well aware that there are questions.
I know that my representatives from the Murfreesboro area are very concerned regarding it, and I don't think anyone wants to be ugly or forbid religious beliefs, but I also think there are other security issues that play into something like that my members are very concerned with.
What are some of the security concerns that you've heard about from your local representatives?
Well, there is evidence that sometimes Muslim faiths don't always appreciate and being in America, and some are a threat to our security. There is no doubt about that. And
Dr. Spinati has a request for anyone that accuses the local Muslim community of being anything less than peaceful.
Justify your claims. Show me, why I'm not in jail if I am, member of terrorist organization.
For Ramsey, he still goes back to that day in September.
When they took down the Twin Towers, that was done in the name of Muslim. When I mentioned that, obviously there are those that will take everything out of context, and what I was talking about there is the fact that there's that is not denying, and to me that is a cult. I mean, just as much as when Jim Jones in Jonestown had everybody drink the Kool-Aid.
Imam Balul says the negative comments don't affect him.
Not at all. Actually, they give me energy.
I wish that people would be more willing on the Muslim religion, if that is your religion, to say, though we denounce what those people are doing. We denounce the fact that they used my religion to fly into the Twin Towers and into the Pentagon, but sometimes it seems like they're reluctant to do that.
Okay, they throw me mud on the wall. Whatever sticks, it's benefit to them.
Why do you think the building of the center got so much attention?
You need to remember that there are people are making money and preying on the fear of others, and that's why this is going to continue, and it's not going to stop anytime soon.
Whatever the motivation, members of the Muslim community are ready to move on.
I have no doubt that any opposition toward the Islamic Center would not succeed. Simply because I know for a fact that we try our very best to do everything right. And we trust the Constitution.
Hopefully, this cycle needs to end. It's the 21st century. Enough is enough. This country will need to go forward, and the past is past, and hopefully we're looking for the future.